Hello and welcome to another random retro collections video. Not done one, well, I hadn't done one for quite a while and I ended up doing one not too long ago. Basically something came up that I ended up buying. Hopefully you've seen the last video. And like buses, quite often things come at the same time. So as you know, I am just after a couple of items to complete the collection, mainly being SAS FORCE Minesweeper and also the Mountain and Arctic to complete the first series. SAS FORCE Minesweeper is more or less just to complete the second series, the Forces, the SAS Force, Q Force, all of those. Something came up, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Again, thank you for joining me on this channel. It's just about me sharing my collection, my collecting journey, but then also discussing some of the things because it can be quite interesting if you're a bit of a toy nerd like me, and no doubt like yourselves because people are watching this as well. So again, quite well packaged. Okay, nothing else in there. What do we have? Again, wasn't something necessarily, I don't want to give it away too much. I was going to say it wasn't necessarily something I was hunting for, but something that came up, and you know what I'm like with my collecting habits. I thought too good an opportunity to miss. So what could it be that's made me go out and spend silly amounts of money that I don't necessarily have? So firstly, what do we have? It's an SAS boat patrol. So these are of the, I don't know if it's classed as a third release, but the second release of the second wave of the Action Force figures, the Forces figures. So as you can see, it's a large card back, foreign variant, SAS Boat Patrol, Patrouille de Boat to SAS. I do actually already have a couple of these. Why have I bought this one? Look at that figure. So that SAS Commander, I think it might be Stakeout, possibly. It's got straight legs. The other ones normally only have crimpled or crumpled legs, I call them. I don't really know what anyone else calls them. Card is in quite good condition, a little bit curved, a little bit wavy. Not too bad. Once you've got it in a case, it'll be absolutely fine. Bubble is pretty much near perfect. A little bit of dust on it, but it's not the end of the world. No cracks, no splits, anything like that. So really, really happy with that. And the other one, we have an SAS Power Attack. Again, really good condition. Sorry, that's my phone. Really good condition. Again, a little bit dusty. No cracks, no real dents. Card's in really good condition, to be fair. Slight overreach on the bubble there, but that's just probably a factory error. And what you will notice with this particular one is all of the accessories are black accessories. So I do already have both of these in my collection. But as I say, that Boat Patrol, I don't have the straight leg one. And that Power Attack, I believe it's in better condition than mine. So let's see. Let's look at the Boat Patrol first. So as you can see, I do have mine in the lovely GW acrylic cases. And as you can see, this particular one is the same release. It's got the same SAS Boat Patrol, Patrouille de Boat to SAS on both of them. But as you can see, this one, we've got the straight leg, and this one, we've got the crumpled leg variant. And that's my other one. So as you can see, we've got the SAS But patrol, patrolier SAS, SAS, boot, patrolly, SAS, boot, patrolly. But again, we've got a crumpled leg. So, as you can see, I mean, I don't know how many more there are to collect. Common sense would probably dictate that there's going to be another one of this card back variant with a straight leg figure. Obviously, I'll keep my eye out for it. Not necessarily a priority, but you know me, always on the lookout. And I happen to have one of the amazing GW acrylic cases ready. It was actually ready for the Mountain and Arctic, so no doubt I'm probably going to have to get another one. So let's pop this in the case, put it next to the others. So yeah, I've had this for a while. Like I say, it was for the Mountain Arctic. I wasn't necessarily, thing is as well, I'll be honest, I wasn't necessarily aware of this variant. Somebody else mentioned it. And then ironically, as what does happen quite often, one came up. So obviously got in touch with the person, made some offers, and they very kindly accepted. There we go, lovely. So as you can see, purchased it, opened it, happy with it, get it in this lovely case. Wow. There we go. So there's now 3 boat patrols in my collection. Variant card back with crumpled legs, variant card back, crumpled legs, variant card back, straight legs. So that was the main priority. That was the main reason why I bought both of these. The power attack was basically a bit of a Brucey bonus. As mentioned, I knew it was potentially in better condition than the one I have. But I also know there's slight variations of that, not necessarily with the figure, or not that I'm aware of any variations with the figure, but more with the weapons. So, here's the one I have. So as you can see, the weapons are more or less the same, apart from the ammo box. It's just the ammo box that's grey. I do believe there's variants of this with grey detonator packs, grey hooks, grey machetes. I don't think there's a grey weapon. But from looking at this in comparison to that, my bubble is a little bit cracked, a little bit dented. I didn't realise it was this one, if I'm being honest. I thought it was the other one I'm about to show you. So there isn't that much difference in the one that I've just purchased versus the one I have, apart from the fact it's got a grey ammo box. The figures look more or less the same. If I look on their arms, it's SAS on both of them in yellow. So yeah, I might have a closer inspection of that before deciding what to do, whether to keep it, whether to swap it out. And here is my other one. So to be honest, I was under the impression it was this one I was going to need to replace. So as you can see, this one's got a bit of a slight dent to the figure bubble. It's also got a crack where the parachute is. It's also dented where the parachute is. I'm really sorry, my hands are really warm. As you can see on the weapons, we've got a grey detonator, a grey ammo box, a grey hook, and a grey machete, which should be over here. It's obviously been rattled about at some point. I might try and shake it, see if I can get it back, but I'm not going to do it too much. So there we go, as you can see. Sorry, waffling there again. So we've got an SAS power attack, SAS power attack with the 3 European name variants. And again, that one's the same. So there isn't as much of a distinct difference between these as what there is for the boat patrol that we've just looked at. But there are slight anomalies. So we've got grey accessories, one grey accessory, all black accessories. So yeah, I mean, again, I'm just always wanting to share my collecting journey, because you find things out by speaking to people, and by showing people these, people might already know something and be able to tell me something, or me sharing this might help somebody else learn something. So yeah, it was just a real quick video just to show you another addition to my collection, start a conversation. If anyone can give me any ideas of if there's any more variants of these I need to be looking out for, what the crack is with the difference in the weapons, and is it worth keeping that one? My first thought is no. My first thought is just have a look at the condition and keep the best one. But, you know, does anyone have any ideas as to what's going on, if it's worth keeping it for the collection? Because it might just start getting a bit too obsessive if I'm literally just doing it for the sake of one item being grey. I could end up with, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could end up with another 5 variants of this just because each particular item within that is grey. So I don't know. Anyhow, I'm waffling again. But again, thank you for people watching these videos. I do appreciate it. I know it's just basically me being a collecting nerd talking about my toys. But we're all the same. We're all in the same boat. So yeah, appreciate your time. Thank you, and see you another time.